to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home
お
of
は
the
こんばんに
A's.
ちは、シンクリ
Interleague
です。
baseball
MLB
on
The
MLB The
Show 23 シーズン
Show. It's the Chicago
シカゴカブ
Cubs
ス
going
対
up against the
オ
Oakland
ークランド
Athletics.
アスレチッ
First
クスの
pitch
試合
coming
をお
your
届
way
けしたい
next.
と思います。さあ、MLB The Show 2023年版でございます。どうやっていきたいと思います。今日は4番に鈴木誠也が入っていますと、先行はね、シカゴカブス。
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the DH, Brennan Davis. And a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and we are underway.
Swing and
a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ian Happ up to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. Campbell settles under this one. Calls it in, and there's one away.
さあ、ワンアウトランナー一塁。
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That one the other way. Over to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here in the East Bay, our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. What do we have on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
さあ、追い込みました。
Swing and a miss. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Chase Peterson. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
Next offering is in for a strike.
素晴らしい。オッケー、ここは振り逃げですか。
Toss to Mancini, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
おわちゃっと
A bouncer to Bodie.
ここはセカンドゴロ
Sends it to first, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. We played an inning.
さあ、シカゴカブスも立ち上がりのピッチャーね、ピッチャーの立ち上がりいいでございます。東純坊さんこんばんはいらっしゃいませ。
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the
さあ
start
バ
of
ッ
the
ターは
inning.
鈴
Now it's
木
the
誠
right
也でござい
fielder,
ます。本日
Seiya
4番に入って
Suzuki.
ます。
And the pitch. Blackburn, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. On the ground.
ここはバウンドが
Not in time, an infield knock to start the
じゃあ
inning.
内野安
It
打
doesn't
にな
really
りまし
matter where you are
た
in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an
よ
inning.
いし
So
ょ
an infield single does
バ
the
ウンド
job
が
right
高か
there.
っ
Now
たの
we'll see if
と
they can
体
make
勢がちょっ
something
と
happen.
崩れたのが良かったのかな。ライトセーフ。さあノーアウトランナー一塁。
Dansby Swanson stands in.
さあバッタースワンソンでございます。
First offering
見
misses the
送っ
mark.
てボール。ワンボールノーストライ
No score here in the second.
ク。よっしゃ。
That's in there. And the count is
カットボールで
1-1.
ストライクですか。
Freddie Ferguson doing the
さあワ
umpiring
ンボー
duties
ルワ
behind
ン
the
スト
plate
ライ
in this
ク。
one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that
あー
spot
バッ
these
トの
days.
先取るか。
Dives and he can't hang
これは
on. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there
は
are
い、
runners
お
at
と
first and
これも
second.
内野
Two
安打。
consecutive
ラ
base
ンナ
hits for
ー
these
一
guys
二
here.
塁。
Runner in scoring position
危な
now
か
and
っ
a
た。
good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
さあバッ
Trey
ターはマン
Mancini
シ
now
ーニ。
entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in the starting lineup for this one.
これもセンター抜ける。OK、センターが来た。ノーアウト満塁。
Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
That's three
さあ
singles
鈴
in a
木
row.
誠也
Just
から
kept it
口火を
simple.
切りまし
Played kind of
た。
with the middle of the infield and took it back where it
いい
came from.
ね。
There was just no one there to knock it down.
素直に打ち返してます。素晴らしい。
Bases loaded. Nobody out.
さあ
And
ここ
here
は三
is
振以
Cody
外
Bellinger.
内野フライはいらない。
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now
Bellinger.
behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the 1-0. There's the
いや
strike.
ーカ
You
ッ
need a
トボール際どいところ。
strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
ここは見送ってボール。2ボール1ストライ
But I
ク。
think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
うわー、シンカー。追い込まれてしまいまし
Suzuki
た。
at
2ボー
third.
ル、
Swanson
2ストラ
on
イク。
second. Mancini on at first with nobody out.
シャープ。
And
よ
a
っしゃー、
base
ナイス
hit
バ
on
ッ
the
テ
line.
ン。ライト前ヒッ
Throw
ト。
is offline, and he
カブス
scores.
先
And
制。
it's 1-0.
He was
1
all
対
over
0。
that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man.
さあ
And
ま
as
だ
he
まだチャンス
connected out
続き
front,
ます。
ripped
ノ
into the
ーアウト
outfield.
ランナー満
That's
塁
one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
さあ
Sat
バッター
out
は
last
ルイス・
night's
トレ
game,
ンス。
but back in there today. Ball one, no strikes.
さあ見送ってノーボールじゃあワンボールノーストライク。さあ第2球目。
And a pitch.
真ん中来た。とこれは犠牲フライにはなる。OK、タッチアップ。よっしゃ、2点目。これで2対0。今年のドジャーズは非常に楽しみですね。そうなんですよ。3月19日に発売される MLB The Show 24も楽しみでございます。絶対買います。もう予約してきました。24。
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
当たったような、当たってないような。
the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
ボテボテ、やばいんだ。
There's one. Their second
ダブルプレイ。そうですね、今回はそこがいいですね、やっぱり。
It's the Cubs 2 and the A's nothing.
で、この時期にやっぱり発売されるとリアルタイムにできるっていうのがあるよね。
Bottom of the second. So here's Brown at the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
あとパドレスもいいね。
And the righty deals. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch.
さあ行きましょう。よっ。
Ball one there.
レポ。Okay, ここは三振。
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And here is Connor Capel. Foul ball.
Capel. さあ、バッター5番でございます。
0-1.
Okay.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
おお、振ってきたね。
One down, base is empty.
ここも三振。連続三振でございます。素晴らしいピッチングが続いています。
Still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
ああ、いいね。
Stands in now and watches strike one. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Strike two.
2球で追い込みまし
Both
た。
pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
OK、見逃し三振。おーとの3三振素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。
Back in Oakland, on to the
さあ、
third
バッター
inning.
1
So
番
up
に
now
戻
for
りますと
Chicago. Brennan Davis. Blackburn goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
いや、本当にね、2024楽しみですよ。山本がどういう感じで来るのかがすごい楽しみ。これ落ちるでしょ。落ちろ。ああ、取るんかい。落ちそうな球やったけどね、今。
Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
さあ、バッターはイアン・ハップ。
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1.
さあ、いいとこ行ったところ、深いところでも、いや、ライトの定位置ですか。ライト間に合って取ってくるアウト。
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
危ないちゃんと足上げるところがいいね。可愛らしいね。
Bounce to third.
これはサードゴロ。
Throw on to Brown.
ここは
And that will end the inning.
3アウトチェンジ。
And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top
2対
2-0.
で、シカゴカブスが2点リードです。
Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third.
さあ、
And
バ
now
ッ
the
ターは
veteran
7番
catcher,
ですね。
Manny Pena.
さあ、回は3回の裏でございます。
And a pitch. Pena in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
ここは見逃してボール。
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers.
Okay.
Through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
6つ目の
pitcher
三
and
振
catcher
を
on
奪
the
いま
same
し
page right now.
た。素晴らしい。
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin Smith. The other way.
これはファーストライナーで2アウト。
Number 37 up next for the A's.
さあ、9番バッターでございます。このピッチャーほとんど体力減ってないぞ。関東やな、今日は多分。
And first offering is
す
fouled
ごいね、フ
off.
ァールゾーンがめちゃくちゃ広いね、このアスレチックスの球場ね。
That's inside.
さあ、ワンボールワンストライク。
Next offering
こ
misses,
こは入ら
and
ず
it's
で。
2-1. The wide to kick the pitch. And
あ、
downstairs.
ここ
First
も
pitch
入らずで
strike
す
from
か。
the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now a
さ
full
あ、こ
count.
こはストライク。さあ、フルカウント。
That's a
こ
hit.
れはライト前に
And
落
that
ちま
keeps
し
the
た。
inning
ライト前
alive.
ヒット。
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And first offering is
お
fouled
ー、いい
off.
音鳴ったけどファールボールだったな。
The pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
ピッチャーだね。
In the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. Across is the right for first. And they trail by one.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now, Jace Peterson. He's over one. Here's a high chopper. Third out, and that ends the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball
タイムリー
game.
ヒットで
Major
1
League
点返され
Baseball
ま
is
した。
on
2
the
対
show.
1。いい音したっすね、今。パッコーンだもんね。ワオ。なるほど。さあ、バッターは4番鈴木誠也。回は4回の表でございます。よっしゃー、これはどうだ。ちょっといい当たりだったぞ。あー、入らずかくさ。壁に阻まれた。あともうちょっとっていうとこでしたね。もうちょっとやったね。ほんまもうちょっと。ナイスパッティング、ツーベースヒット。あともうちょっとっていうところだったんですけども。いや、ここは動けない。スワンソンはショートゴロに倒れました。バッターはマンシーニ。
Way inside, gets out of the way. Out towards left
これも打ち
center.
上げてしまった。いやー、ここも走れない。いい返球。さあ、ツーアウト、ランナー二塁。
Bellinger up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Trying to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down.
1-2.
And that's outside.
さあ、2ボール2ストライク。
Next pitch
さあ、3
misses.
ボール
And
2
the
ストライ
count
ク。
is filled
さあ、
up.
フルカウン
Really
ト。
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Luis Torrens on deck for the Cubs.
さあ、ここは
The kick, the 3-2. Keeps the at bat going with a
さ
foul
あ、これ
ball.
もカットしたぞ。さあ、粘ります。 これもいい音。よっしゃ、オッケーいけ。よっしゃ、1点追加。ナイス点。
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. He made him really work out there on the mound. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And next for the Cubs, Luis Torrens. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Next offering is
いや
in for a
高めのカッ
strike.
トボールか。打ちに行ってもよかったんじゃね今の。
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground.
さあこれは
And that chance handled. The throw to first. Out number 3. Cubs pick up a run on the
さあベンジャ
RBI
ーの
double.
タイムリーヒッ
And
ト
this is
で、
now a
1点追
3-1 ball
加。
game. You're watching Major
3対
League
1。
Baseball on the
カブス
show.
が2点リードです。鈴木誠也の当たりは本当に惜しかったな。もうちょっとで入ろうかというね。そんな当たりで
Back
した。
here in the East Bay, John Sciambi and Chris
さっ
Singleton
きも
with
こ
you.
の2人で
And leading off the bottom of the
喋
fourth,
ってはるかわからない
Jesus
けど
Aguilar.
いつものことながら。
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
いやライト前ヒット。
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
ちょっとあれだ
Didn't get
ね
jumpy, didn't try to pull the
フ
ball.
ォークボールが甘く入るね。
Took the barrel right to it
今の
and then
球ちょっと
extended
気
through
を
the
つけな
swing
いと
for
だ
the line drive
ね。
base hit.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. And takes low for ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
よしよしよしよしよし。これはセンターフライ。
Now it's the right fielder, Connor Capel. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind. As to the conviction in the call.
Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. They take that force out, third out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there.
さあこの回ね、
We played
残塁に終わり
It's
ま
the
した。
Cubs 3 and the
3対
A's
1。
1.
シカゴカブスが2点リードです。
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, David Bodie.
さあ回は5回の表、シカゴカブスの攻撃。
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great
これは
recipe
いい
for
音
success
で
right
すけど
there.
も、深いところどうだ取るんか取れない。よっしゃ
He
いけ
can't get there. That should be extra bases.
あーし
Safely
ゃ
into
ー
second.
け
He's got a
ー
double.
と
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the lineup flips over.
さあバッター1
And
番
next
に
is the
戻りま
designated
すと
hitter, Brennan Davis.
バッターデイビス
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
いやーちょっと振り遅れた
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Gonna count 1 and
い
2.
やーいい球カットボ
Movement
ー
in
ル
the
ですが
bullpen. Danny Jimenez getting loose out there. Mole warming up as well. 1 and 2 here. And there's a ball.
おーここはギリギリ見た
Pretty good pitch on the
ぞ
outside corner.
どうだ
Line
いやー
drive.
ファーストライナー抜けてくれなかったね
And the batter now, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy.
さあバッターヤンハップよっしゃーとこれは飛びすぎたかいやー
Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second. Not in
よっしゃタ
time.
ッチアッ
He's
プは成
safe.
功
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
さあツーアウトランナー三塁に変わって
Christopher
ます
Morel getting ready to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
くわーこのシンカー振ってもたさあワンボールワンストライクあーこれ抜けろいや抜けない抜けない
And very nicely done for the
さあ
out.
好プレーに阻まれました
One left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1.
ここは点数入らず
Here's Manny Pena. 0 for 1. He struck
高
out
いは
swinging
5回の
last
裏
time.
でございます
The wind of
ア
the
スレチック
pitch.
スの攻撃
And a strike.
You know, these athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
OK こ
And he
こは
makes the
レフト
catch.
フライ
One down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of
さあ
his
バッタ
hand
ー
pretty
8
much
番で
all
ござい
game.
ます
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The pitch.
うんいい守備してる
Foul ball. It stays
なかなか
nothing in 2.
なかなかいい守備ですよ守備に阻まれてます
The wind and the pitch.
OK こ
Swing and a
こ
miss
は
at
振
the
ってくれたラッ
splitter,
キ
and it's a
ー
strikeout.
Well, clearly just
あれを振るってことは
anxious
球に
right
キ
there,
レ
and
があるってこ
understandably
とや
so. In
な
an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where
That's the ball.
it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
おい
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound,
Strike
very
one.
efficient, able to produce an
One ball,
outcome, it
one
seems like,
strike.
within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
よっしゃ
Right-hander kicks, deals. Yeah, the 1-2
Wow.
misses to even the count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to the left. Swanson.
スワンソン取って
Throw to first
ラン
is
ナー
in
最終
time.
に
And
送って
it's
ア
a
ウトスリーアウ
1-2-3
トチェ
inning.
ンジ
Nothing doing there
さあ
for
こ
the
こは
A's. And it remains a
三者凡退に
3-1 ball
抑え
game.
ました3対1点数変わらずです
New pitcher on here. Danny Jimenez.
さあア
He
スレチ
pitched
ックスはピッチャー
yesterday,
交
and
代で
we'll
ご
see
ざい
him
ま
once
す
again.
と
Now pitching for the Athletics.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter.
さあバッターは鈴木誠也でござい
Drove it off the
ます。
wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a pitch. In the air out towards right center.
これは滞空時間の長いフライでライトフライ。
A nice running grab. And there's one away. So up next, Dansby Swanson. First offering misses badly for ball one. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Trevor May preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
こういう演出もあるのか。
The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The punch out there, down on strikes.
ダメだ、手が出なかっ
And he knew it.
た。
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
ここはサードが取って。
Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's 1.
さあ、アスレチックスは
Here's Tony Kemp.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the
投
game
げ
so
さ
far.
せておきます。
And a pitch.
さあ、上位打線から。
He swings and fouls one off. Kemp, 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
「まだ藤浪はこの頃いてたのかな」
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a
One
good
ball, 2
take.
strikes.
And misses inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bounce to the right
ここは差し
side.
込んで
Tosses to
セカン
first.
ドゴロで
One
ワ
up,
ン
one
ア
down.
ウト。
Now the third baseman, Jace Peterson.
ジェイス・ピーターソ
They say a
ン。
win.
はい。
On the ground, right
ここはファ
side.
ーストゴロでツー
Mancini
アウ
steps
ト。
on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Digging in for Oakland, Jesus Aguilar.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one finds a
いや、いい
corner,
ね、このカ
and
ット
that
ボー
is
ルいい
strike
な。
one. Aguilar goes 6 feet 3 inches,
内角からちょっと曲がってくる
275
カーブね。
pounds,
ただ
and he's usually
カ
a
ットボ
first
ールね
baseman,
こ
but
れ
today
いい。
he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a
ナイ
strike.
スピッチ
Some
ャ
people
ー。
say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball, he
危ないよ。
stays alive.
危ないよ。
And a 1-2.
ああ、いや、いい
Swings
ね。
and misses.
ああ、ナイ
And
ス
good
プ
work
レー。
there as he gets a
三振でございます。
1-2-3.
素晴ら
And
し
the
い
A's are gone in order. And they still trail it here, 3-1.
完璧なるカットボールだったね。内角に掘ってクッと曲がってくるね。あのボールがいいんですよ。クッと曲がってくる。
On to pitch now for
おっ
Oakland,
と、帰って
Trevor
きた
May.
ね。
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 65, Trevor
トラバー・メイというピッチャーね。はい。
Here's Cody Bellinger.
さあ、バッター7番からでございますと、カブス7回の表の
The pitch. Good eye right there.
球速っ。 よいし
Thought
ょ
off foul.
危ないよ、キャッチャーさん。危ない。ピタッと動けへんかったね、キャッチャーも。
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
ここは見送ってボール、2ボール1ストライク。
That's a little bit
こ
low.
こも
This is
見
a
送って
really
3
good
ボール
feeling
1スト
for
ラ
a hitter.
イ
At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss
ク。
it.
ファー
And
ス
he
ト
hits a
ゴロ
ground
で
ball right
ワンアウ
side,
ト。
and he handles it himself for the out.
Catcher.
Now the Cubs catcher, Luis Torrens.
さあ、ルイス・トレンス。
Swings and misses.
No ball,
It's
one
0-1. Lifted in the air right
こ
center
れも
field.
ライトにフラフラっ
Has
と
a
上
beat
がっ
on
て
it.
ライト
And
フラ
there's
イ。
two away. And up next for Chicago, David Bodie. Ball one, no strikes.
If you're the
ストレート速い
pitcher, you've got
ね。
to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Sliced hard but foul.
これは強烈な当たりですけども、セカンドゴロ。
Kemp gets it to first. And that is the third
こ
out of the
こも
inning.
三者凡退で終わりました。
Stepping in,
回は
Seth
7回の
Brown.
裏。
Stroman back to work. Swing and a miss
0-1.
素晴ら
as
し
he
い。
was out front that time. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. That one missed.
Inside, ball.
Liner to second. It picked on the
さあ、
hop.
こ
Over
こ
to
はセ
first.
カンドゴロ
And they
で
get the
ワンア
leadoff
ウ
hitter in the
ト。
7th.
The batter, the right fielder, Connor.
And now the right fielder, Connor Capel.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one
Outside,
just
ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And it's fouled away.
Ooh.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And hits the dirt. 3-1.
He
いや
hasn't
ー
fallen
マジ
behind in the
か。
count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In for a
こ
strike.
れは
Now
ストライ
it's
ク。
3-2.
さあ、フルカウン
Boy,
ト。
that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to short.
深いところ。これは
And
ダ
he
メか。
beats it with room to
こ
spare.
れは間に合わない
The effort was there with
ね
the。jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Butler up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Capel leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 28, Manny Pina.
トスまでは良かった。ここが、いや、間に合わないや。足速いのかな。
Manny Pina up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
おお、
so
危
the
な
hitter
ー。
can
真ん
focus
中
on
に
the
入ったよう
pitch.
な気がしたぞ、今。いやー。
And the 0-2. Just
うわ今のストライクって言ってほしかったな。
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ball.
And now it's even up. Fights it off. He'll see another.
粘る。
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though.
OK ここは三振。よっ
The
しゃ。
third out. So we take a break.
切りまし
No
た。あ
runs,
りが
one
とうござい
hit, no
ま
errors,
す。
and a man left. Back to the top of the lineup, leading off Brennan Davis.
和歌山8回の表。
And he deals. That one finds the corner,
球だな。
and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
見送ってワンボールツーストライク。まだピッチャー有利カウント。
That one just misses.
さあツーボールツーストライク。
2 balls, 2 strikes.
うわー今のボールかー。
At the belt and fires. And that one
さあ
ripped
と
to
思ったけどこれ
left.
はやれ
No
フッ
trouble
トライ
here.
ナ
Puts it
ー。
away
そう
for the out.
当たりは良かったのに。
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
これはポテンと落ちるでしょう。落ちろ。
so off-speed pitches
ダメか。
may be a good
落ちな
complement
い
to。that fastball.
Butler makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
さあツー
Here's
アウ
the
ト
third
ランナー
baseman,
なし。
Christopher Morel. In the air, fairly deep to right
これも
field.
差し込まれた。じゃあ
Capo
スリ
brings
ーアウ
it
ト
in
チ
for the
ェン
third
ジ。
out. Cubs are down
さあ3
quietly,
対1の
but
ま
they
ま
still
変わ
lead
ら
at
ず。
3-1. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Kevin Smith. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Rowan Wick.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
よっしゃこれでいきましょう。
And the pitch. That one drifts inside. And a good eye there.
Now.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's a
さあ
strike.
ここはストライ
Tough
ク
for
で
the
2ボ
offense
ール
so
1ス
far,
トライ
but you
ク。
can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering is fouled back. Tapped back up the middle.
ナイスキャッチ。
One gone to the bottom of the
え
eighth.
Now batting, left fielder, Cal.
Next up for the A's, number 37. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That's in there.
ナイスキャ
0-1.
ッチ。
That
お
clips the
はいいい
corner.
ね。
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Righty to the plate. And
Hey,
a swing and a
Jose.
miss. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tony Kemp up next for the A's. First pitch, and he just misses.
ああ、外れるか。
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds, it's 3-1.
悔しがっておりますよ。
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jerry's familiar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. And the slider just misses. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Domingo Acevedo up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. This one in the air right field.
よっしゃ、オッケー、これは抜けてく。よっしゃ、ちょうどコースだぞ、これ。よっしゃ、オッケー。鈴木誠也猛打賞でございます。今日は4打数3安打かな。飛び込んだのがダメだったな。さあ、ダメ押し点が入りそうな感じがします。
Dansby Swanson,
今
the
日
next
は
cup
ス
to
ワン
hit.
ソンがちょっと調子が悪い。よっしゃー、高い。よいしょ、オッケ
In comes the run
ー。
from third to add on.
ワン
It's
ソンナイスバッティン
4-1,
グ。
and he's got a double.
1点追加4対1。ダメ押し点が入ったかな、これで。ここまで調子の悪かったスワンソン。さあ、バッター
So
は
a
マン
man
スー。
aboard, and next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bounce left side. Fires over to first. Now one
マ
gone
ン
in
ス
the
ーに
ninth.
は
One down.
シ
Here
ョー
comes
トゴ
Cody
ロ。
Bellinger.
ワンアウトランナー二塁。
And that's downstairs and outside. And that one got visited.
I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider, make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Yan Gomes.
Ah,
Runners at
ba't
first
Yan
and second
Gomes?
for him with one down. That one's in there, 0-1. Outside. And the next pitch is way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch.
2ボール1ストライク。
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yan Gomes waits. This one chopped to the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Just off the
さあ、ここ
outside
も見送
edge.
ってフルカウン
Location
ト。
right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
High fly ball out towards
これ
left
は
center. Number
上がってる
37
ぞ。
heading to the alley.
タ
Makes
ッ
the
チアップ
grab
で
on
走
the
りま
run.
す。
Runner tags up for third.
オ
And he
ッ
moves
ケ
up
ー、
the
と
base.
りあえず
So
ツ
two
ーアウト
away
ランナー
with
1、
runners at
三
the
塁。
corners.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off.
いやー、マジか。 うわー、キャッチャーフライで終わってしまった。まあでもここはね、スワンソンのタイムリーヒットで1点追加で4対1。これもうホームランかっていうような当たりなんですけど届かず。あの壁邪魔やな、ほんま。さあ、ピッチャー変わります。ピッチャーも変えます。
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Michael Fulmer. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
さあ、行きましょう。
And here it comes. To the right side.
まずはファーストゴロで
He
ワンア
handles
ウ
it
ト。
himself. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Fulmer, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
お
And
ー
a liner out into right center for a base hit.
ライト前ヒット。
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
逆球だったな、今。そうやね、ここは逃げ切りたい。
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
危ない。おー、危ない。もう嫌な音だった今。
Aguilar at first, one gone.
OK! 見逃し三振グラブ。
And now the right fielder, Connor Capel. In there for strike one.
ストライクワン。
To the right side.
OK! ここはセカンドゴロでゲームセット。ありがとうございます。素晴らしい試合だった。いやー、今日は鈴木誠也がよく打った。あれ藤浪やな、今の。やっぱおるな、藤浪。
Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
でも、あれやね、
The Cubs go home a winner for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
さあ、今日はタイムリーヒットでタイムリーヒットでね、点数を入れる感じになりましたと。ホームラン性の当たりがね、何本かあったんですけども、結局、壁にね、阻まれましたという。高い壁いらんわ、あれほんま。あれ、もう一段なかったら多分入ってると思うねんけどな。鈴木誠也とスワンソンの当たりはね、どうも入ってたんじゃないかっていうような、そんな当たりでございました。
Here now is the final line score tonight.
はい、ありがとうございました。素晴らしい。はい、お送りしてまいりました。MLB The Show 2223シーズンでございましたということで、今日からね、アスレチックス戦入りますということで、3連戦やって、これがドジャースかな、ロサンゼルスドジャースとの試合かな。ということで、4試合やって、ここで休みが入って、パドレス入って、シアトルマリナーズのマイアミマーリンズとの試合もありますということで、またね、やっていきたいと思います。はい、どうも、純坊主さんお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。今日は勝ったということで、ありがとうございました。 前回負けたんだよね。はい、それではね、また、次回、MLB The Show でお会いしましょう。さよなら。バイバイ。